In today's video, I'll be highlighting 10 unreleased Nintendo DS games that you can play right now if you know where to look. These will be in no particular order, so sit back and relax and make a note of the ones you want to play. And for more compilation videos like this one, be sure to like and subscribe. Crash Landed may only be a tech demo that features 2 levels which you can beat in 10 minutes, but it's the fact it's an unreleased Crash Bandicoot game that makes it interesting. The usual fare is here: collect Wumpa Fruit, platform and spin attack enemies. It's all very bare bones, but it makes you ponder the possibilities. Gauntlet is a hack and slash dungeon crawler game. The game has a very arcade-like feel to it with its high score grind chasing, which makes sense as it's based on a classic 1985 arcade game. There's 4 different classes to choose from, then you make your way through the maps, killing a swarm of enemies while destroying the sites they spawn from. The game even features a huge robust multiplayer mode with ranked deathmatch. Perdition is a third-person zombie shooter game that might have actually been a Resident Evil pitch tech demo. You fight zombies and mutants as you make your way through an underwater base. You can also use mutant abilities once you beat the boss in each area, allowing you to turn into a rampaging beast or use webs to freeze enemies. This game feels like a precursor to Resident Evil Revelation and even features a co-op campaign. Oli Octopus has you swimming around the deep sea, munching on shrimp, pelting stones at fish and covering crabs in your own ink. After a brief tutorial, you're kinda left to your own devices to do whatever you want really, so swim to your heart's content or just terrorize other sea creatures. LEGO Racers DS is a pretty solid racing game which does something that sets it apart from Mario Kart. When you collect enough studs in a race, you can evolve your vehicle, starting with a moped to a car, race car and then a Formula 1 vehicle, each making your speed and drifting levels higher. If another player bashes into you, you start losing your stored up studs, leading to your vehicle being devolved. This changes up the usual kart racing mechanic and incentivizes a more aggressive approach. Blob 2 released for the Nintendo DS but opted for a 2D side-scrolling offering. This console version of the original was going to stay more true to the home console versions, roaming the streets, jumping on plain white buildings and adding more colour to the world. Following the story of the home console release, Splintercell Conviction switches the third-person perspective to a more top-down view, and plays like Assassin's Creed Altair Chronicles, with you doing a lot of sneaking behind cover and then subduing enemies from behind, and is probably running on the same engine. Except you have a gun here with you pulling off shots like you're playing a light gun game. This would have been the only handheld console version of the game and appears to be complete. You may be thinking that Disney Planes Fire and Rescue did release, but that was on the Nintendo 3DS. The original DS version, which has been dumbed down and has less appealing graphics, was dropped. Which is strange because it appears to be complete. You pull off tasks like scooping up water from rivers, putting out fires, bulldozing debris and saving stuck civilians, all while battling massive wildfires. Manic Mayhem is a third-person shooter, a really weird third-person shooter that kind of feels like dodgeball. Slide your stylus up and down your screen to throw bananas at other monkeys. The faster you swipe your stylus, the further you throw it. The game is very hectic. You'll be dodging bananas, jumping to other platforms, curving your shots, also catching bananas or shaking down banana trees to gain more ammo. While the DS had plenty of golf games, Toy Golf Extreme shrinks down the experience and puts a more fun twist with its map selections. You are the size of an army man figure and play on cluttered desks and kitchen sides. My only issue is the awkward camera controls.